A battle over a historic Des Moines building. A new major project at Euclid and 6th Avenue has a lot of people talking tonight. KCCI's Kayla James explains why some want the Des Moines building demolished and some want it to stay.
Well, Laura, this is the building in question known as the Highland Apartments. It's considered a public nuisance. InvestDSM bought the building, hopes to demolish it and make it something where people can live and work. Some people like the idea, saying it will cause the area to continue to thrive. Others are worried about the historical value being lost. When it comes to this building,
I think it's just going to be a really big loss.
There are people who want to see it rehabilitated.
It is going to be a cornerstone, for the future of this neighborhood.
And others who say it may be time for a change due to its condition. Emily Jones owns Chuck's, a restaurant that's been in the neighborhood for decades. It was just 3 years ago her business went through its own renovations.
When we did our remodel, we had to keep a lot of the historical part of the front. I think that they would be able to keep some of those aspects.
InvestDSM is an organization that works with and invests in neighborhoods and businesses like it did with Chuck's. And now with the building on Euclid and 6th Avenues.
It is past the studs. It's removing floor structure, floor trusses. The roof has failed and failed years ago.
Christopher Civitat says it's in such rough shape, demolishing it is a more feasible move.
It is so much to do the rehab cost that the subsidy needed is a huge burden on taxpayers.
InvestDSM will have to get permission to demolish the building from the Landmark Review Board and Des Moines City Council. The hope is to make a mixed-use building, providing housing, some affordable units, and commercial space.
Trying to take some of the characteristics of the current building along with other characteristics of buildings around it and incorporating those into the project.
But some people, like Des Moines Historical Society's David Barzin, want to see the building remain.
Keeping that historical piece of a neighborhood is something that is invaluable.
Barzin says there are other options that should be considered.
Could add on to that building with other add-ons that would be similar to the existing building for more modern uses.
The Neighborhood Association's president knows there are mixed feelings, but she also notes this isn't InvestDSM's first time working in the area.
We're hoping that it'll stay kind of the same aesthetic of the neighborhood, keep with that same feel, that same warmth and welcoming feel with it.
All right, so if the demolition is approved, InvestDSM says it will then start taking proposals from future developers. They are hoping to take some characteristics of the building now and adding them into the final project. InvestDSM says it expects a city council meeting reviewing the demolition request in May.